Hello to all my artsy friends. I have a super fun video for you today. I'm going to show you the best Amazon crafting tools out there, in my opinion. I consider all of these must-haves, and I use these all the time in my DIY videos. Plus, I'm doing a 5,000 subscriber giveaway, so everything I'm showing in this Amazon craft haul will be given to one lucky winner. Okay, let's reach in here and see what the first item is in this huge Amazon box full of crafting goodies. I use these all the time. They are the Sharpie oil-based paint markers. I actually think these are slightly thicker than the ones that I normally use. These are the medium points, but I may have to get some of these thicker ones because, well, they would come in really handy for doing outlines and filling in larger sections. I love that these are oil-based, so that means that they will stay put on pretty much any type of surface. Like any pen, these do get a little bit clogged and you have to shake them or flip the tip around to get the paint going again. But when you do that, you get a nice steady flow and the paint goes on nice and thick. This package retails for about $12. Oh, and I will have all these items linked below along with the giveaway details. These are all my tried and true crafting items, so I really do use these all the time. Let's see what the next item is. I have had the same X-Acto knife since I was in art school, so mine has lasted a really long time, which is why I would not buy any other brand other than X-Acto. It provides precision and the blade is nice and thin, so it cuts a clean line. The blade lasts a while, but they're really easy to switch out when you need to. For an authentic X-Acto, it is around $5, sometimes more depending on which one you get. I thought that this one looked really cool because it is metal, so it will really feel sturdy in your hand and it'll probably last you forever. If you have a favorite crafting tool, make sure to comment below so all our artsy friends here can get a few more ideas on what to stock up on. Next up is what I like to call my little rolling pin. This is another item that I've had the same one since college, and I'm old, so the fact that it's lasted that long says a lot. So these things will last you a long time. And I hope that this one is really good quality. It feels really sturdy like the one I have. So I hope that yours lasts forever. And these are really great for when you use some glue and you want to smooth the paper down before it dries. It comes in handy more often than you would think, and these run around $8 each. I've got a really nice set of washi tape here. I used this on a recent project I did and it is super sticky. I think the variety of colors that you get and the amount of washi tape you get for $9 is pretty decent, and it will last you a long time. There are metallics in here and matte patterns, and you can get creative super easily with this tape by using it on a notebook or decorating a card or letter with it. It's just a lot of fun to have some washi tape in your craft drawer ready to fancy up something boring. Mod Podge! There are so many different types of Mod Podge, and you can find smaller sizes of this at Dollar Tree, which is what I usually use. I've seen both the gloss and the matte versions at Dollar Tree. If you're not familiar with it, Mod Podge is a water-based sealer, glue, and decoupage finish. This one here is gloss, but they do have the matte, satin, glitter, and even ones specific for fabric, or if you want it to last in the dishwasher, they have one for things that you might eat off of. I usually use Mod Podge to stick down some paper to a surface, and you just put a little bit on the back, and then, very important, you wait for it to dry before giving it a final coat over the top. and that final coat just helps to seal everything in. The size here is about $5 and it'll last you a really long time, and it's just a great item to have in your craft closet. While we're on the topic of glue, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know my sad little tiny glue gun has lasted me a long time, and I just haven't wanted to give up on it yet. But I know how excited I'll be when I do get a new glue gun. Hey, it's the little things in life, right? So I wanted to spread the love and give someone a brand new glue gun. I use glue guns all the time, and usually I get my glue refills at Dollar Tree. This full-size glue gun is from the Gorilla Glue brand. I think it was around $13 or $15. It looks like a solid glue gun, which hopefully will last somebody a very long time like mine has. I have done some fabric projects here on my channel, and I really enjoy doing those. But since I don't have a sewing machine, I found a quick and easy way to fake sew, and it's really handy, and it's called HeatnBond. HeatnBond is basically an iron-on adhesive. It's worked really well on every type of fabric that I've used it on. It sticks that fabric down so good with just a few swipes of an iron. It's really awesome, and it's only a couple dollars. They also make a glue version, which I have tried. I think I used that on my cat pillow, and that's really good when you have just a little spot of fabric to seal. I think I usually use the glue when it's like an awkward corner spot on the fabric, or if I'm doing a pillow and I'd left just a little slit for stuffing the pillow and I needed to seal off that little tiny hole on the pillow, I'll use the glue version. But this tape here is really good for the larger jobs. Okay, let's see what we have next in the box. Ooh, we got some paint. You guys knew I was gonna have paint in here, right? I think I use paint on pretty much every DIY project that I do. I'm not picky on the brand that I use. Sometimes I buy my paints from Dollar Tree, sometimes I buy them from Michael's, and sometimes I get them from Amazon, like the one here. The colors I go through fastest are usually black, white, and brown. I do a lot of faux wood looks on my crafts, and that's where I use the brown, and then I use the black and white to either lighten or darken a shade up. It's so fun to mix up different colors, so I think it's important to have all the colors you can have on hand, and this set was around $10 on Amazon, and it has 24 tubes of paint. It can be used on canvas, wood, ceramic, or fabric. Acrylic paint is water-based, so it comes off of your hands really easily, unlike oil-based paint, but it will be on your craft for good after it dries. This set comes with a brush, I think, but I don't know the quality of the brush in here, so I did get a separate brush set, which I will show you now. This set is from the Artlicious brand. I just love that name. It's a paintbrush set, and you get 25 different brushes in here. These paint brushes are for acrylic, oil, watercolor, gouache, and lots of other surfaces. I love using foam brushes, especially kind of the medium-sized ones. I always use them for larger areas. And then I have quite a variety like this set here in my brush collection, and sometimes I do detail work and I need a little teeny tiny brush, and then sometimes I just need something a little bigger or in between. So I thought this set looked like it had pretty much everything that you need. This brush set was around $9, so you get quite a few brushes for not too much money. Okay, the last item I have is this little set of pom-poms. I love using pom-poms for home decor. They're so cute for projects around the holidays. I did some spring pom-pom crafts, and then I did some Christmas in July crafts, and I used pom-poms on all of those. I wanted to include a few pom-poms in here to inspire you to come up with something fun, maybe for the holidays. But there are so many things you can do with pom-poms, and they're really easy to work with, and I've even snipped them off an old project and then recycled them for a new project later, so they're pretty versatile and you can use them over and over again. So for the giveaway, I'm going to wrap each of these items up nicely in some tissue paper and send it to one of you. The link to enter is on my blog, artsycupcake.com, and I will link that below for you in the description box. There are many different ways to get entries, so make sure to get as many as you can. A quick little thank you before I go. I really appreciate you guys so much, and all of your sweet comments and all of the encouragement that I've received over the last 2 years has really helped me keep my channel going. A little over 2 years ago, I decided to start a YouTube channel, and I've decided to share home DIYs and crafts because I've heard so many times in my life these exact phrases, and I still get comments like these on my YouTube channel. Things like, oh, I wish I were as creative as you, or yeah, I'm just not artistic. And I'm just trying to break those thoughts by showing you how easy it is to put something that's really beautiful and unique together. Then every time you walk by that craft in your house, it will instill a sense of pride and joy that you made it, and not to mention, you made it for way less than it probably would have been to buy it at a home decor store. I deeply believe that being creative and artistic is a form of self-care. Everyone is creative and an artist in their own right. You don't have to be young in age to be creative, just young in heart and willing to learn and try new things. If you want some creative inspiration right now, I have a whole playlist right over here for you, and there's a little subscribe button right down there with my face on it, so make sure to click on that so you'll know when my next DIY video goes up.